Have you ever noticed how Gianluca Ginoble has this rare ability to make people stop, listen, and feel, even without saying a word? It's not just about his voice, though his baritone is undeniably one of the most powerful in modern music. It's about the way he carries himself, the sincerity behind every glance, every smile, and every word he shares with fans. Right now, the buzz around Gianluca is louder than ever. From rumors about his engagement to a fresh wave of global tour highlights and those meaningful personal milestones that make us admire him even more, the world can't stop talking. And you know what? Neither can we. Let's dive into all of this together, and along the way I want you to think. How do you, as a fan, feel about the path Gianluca is walking? The first thing we can't ignore is the engagement rumors. Oh yes, the whispers are growing louder day by day. Fans have noticed subtle hints here and there. A glimmer of a ring in photos, cryptic captions that suggest something deeper, even his family's unusual silence on certain topics. If you're like most fans, your heart probably skipped a beat when those rumors first appeared online. Can you imagine Gianluca actually being engaged? The thought itself makes many supporters emotional. Not because they don't want him to be happy, but because for so long fans have seen themselves as part of his personal story. If he's truly taken the next step with Francesca, that means Gianluca is entering a new chapter of his life, one where love and music intertwine even more beautifully. So tell me, would you celebrate with tears of joy? Or would you secretly feel a little bittersweet, knowing that your idol is now truly someone else's forever? And while we hold our breath waiting for confirmation, Gianluca isn't slowing down on the professional side. Volo's tour schedule is packed, and Gianluca has been at the center of it all. Have you ever stood in a stadium, waiting in the dark, when suddenly the lights flare and Gianluca's voice cuts through the silence? It's like the world pauses just to let him sing. Fans from South America to Europe are sharing the same story. Once the trio appears on stage, all worries melt away, and what's left is pure magic. Imagine yourself in Brazil, where crowds roar with excitement, or in Italy, where the audience sings along as if they've been rehearsing for months. Gianluca thrives in those moments, delivering songs with such emotion that even those who don't understand Italian still cry. Do you think that's talent alone or something deeper? His soul reaching out to yours. What makes this tour especially powerful is how Gianluca interacts with fans. He's not just there to perform and leave. He waves, smiles, signs autographs, takes selfies, and sometimes even pauses the concert to say a few heartfelt words. Imagine locking eyes with him for just a second. Would you freeze, scream, or whisper something you've wanted to tell him for years? Many fans say that one moment of recognition from Gianluca is enough to treasure for a lifetime. And that's not just about being a celebrity, it's about being human, about connecting, and Gianluca never forgets that. Now let's take a step back and think about who Gianluca is beyond the stage. He's not only an artist but also a thinker. He's shared countless times how much books and culture mean to him. Recently, he gave a talk in Italy about the power of words, about how reading shapes the mind and heart. That's Gianluca for you. Not just living in the fast lane of fame, but taking time to appreciate depth and meaning. Don't you find that inspiring? In a world where so many celebrities chase headlines for scandal or shock value, Gianluca is different. He chooses authenticity, substance, and truth. Do you see why fans call him the soulful heart of Il Volo? And of course, his sense of style has been another milestone in itself. Over the years, Gianluca has transformed from a charming teenager in simple suits to a confident man who exudes Italian elegance. Whether he's stepping out in a perfectly tailored tuxedo or keeping it casual with understated charm, he owns every look with effortless grace. If you could pick one outfit of his that stole your heart, which one would it be? The concert tuxedo. The casual interviews where he looks relaxed and approachable. Or maybe those candid photos where he's just being himself. But let's go back to the heart of the buzz. His love life. For years, Gianluca has been private, never oversharing, never chasing publicity with his personal relationships. That's why these engagement rumors feel so monumental. Some fans think they spotted subtle congratulations from close friends online, while others insist they're just fan fantasies. Either way, the possibility of Gianluca settling down is real, and fans are bracing themselves. Can you picture the headlines if he officially confirms it? Volo's Gianluca Ginoble engaged. It would trend worldwide instantly. Fans would flood social media with congratulations, edits, fan art, and heartfelt messages. And you watching this right now, what would your first reaction be? Would you rush to comment, "Finally"? Or would you sit quietly, taking it all in, remembering the journey that brought him here? And let's not forget the personal milestones Gianluca has been reaching outside of music and romance. He's been carving out a voice as a role model, someone who shows that you can succeed without losing your roots. He often returns to Abruzzo, cherishing home, family, and simplicity. It's like no matter how far he travels, that small-town heart never leaves him. Doesn't that make you admire him even more? It reminds us that fame doesn't have to erase identity. It can highlight it. Gianluca is proof of that. Now let's play with an idea. Imagine Gianluca himself is watching this right now, hearing everything fans are saying about him. What message would you want to send him? Would you tell him how his music carried you through tough times? How his smile brightens your day? Or would you simply thank him for being himself, for staying genuine in a world where that's so rare? Take a moment and think about it, because in many ways, this is the magic of being a fan. You're part of the story even from afar. The thing about Gianluca is that every chapter of his life feels relatable, even if we'll never live the same experiences. Love, ambition, passion, home, dreams. He embodies them in a way that makes you reflect on your own. Do you see how his journey parallels yours in some small way? That's the power of artists like him. They don't just sing, they mirror our lives, our hopes, our struggles. So here we are, at a turning point in Gianluca's story. Engagement rumors swirling, tours electrifying audiences, personal milestones reminding us of his depth. The world is watching, waiting for the next step. And the best part, we're watching together, part of this journey as one giant community of fans. Tell me, if Gianluca were to confirm his engagement tomorrow, how would you want him to share it? With a post, with a song, with a press release, or maybe in the middle of a concert when thousands of fans could witness the moment live? Whatever your answer, one thing is clear. No matter what, we'll be here, celebrating, supporting, and cheering for him, because Gianluca Ginoble isn't just a singer. He's a story in motion, and we're lucky enough to be reading it as it unfolds.